What's up, guys? Today we are working on the cr125 engine and we are going to clean this thing up. Right now it's pretty dirty, as you can see. There's a lot of deep dirt on the engine, but after we're done it's going to look absolutely amazing, and you guys will be totally surprised that this is the same engine, so you'll definitely want to watch to the end of the video. What I've done is seal up a lot of these holes. This is an oil eater that I use in the parts washer here, and it's half mixed with water, so I don't want water getting into these holes and then rusting over time in the engine if I don't get to it right away. So what I did is I shoved paper towels in, put a plastic bag over it, and zip tied it just to make sure no water gets in there. And I'll probably open up the cases when I'm done just to drain it out if there's anything left in it. So as usual, when we're cleaning something up, we're going to start with it in the parts washer. This just does a great job of getting off all the heavy dirt on the outside of the engine, and then we'll shine it up later on. Alright, so now we're done with the engine and the parts washer. Came out alright. There's still some spots that the parts washer wasn't able to get, but it got most of the heavy dirt. And what I did here is I now tore the engine down to the cases. I did this so I could clean up each part individually, but I also wanted to do this because I'm going to do a bottom end rebuild. So if you guys want to check out how I tore it down all the way, I'll put the video up in the top right corner for you. Alright, now I put it back into the parts washer just to clean out the inside of the cases and also get some areas that I couldn't when the engine was all the way together. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm shining up the cases now that they're all clean on the buffing wheel. I start with the more aggressive one, and then I move to the finer one that'll give it a polish-like finish. I'll put the link to these down in the description, and I go in more into depth on how I clean up these parts on another video, so I'll put that up in the top right corner. we got the engine covers all cleaned up here. And now I'm just gonna assemble the cases that we've cleaned up. Now I can give you guys a good final look at how good and shiny this engine came out. So much better than before. Alright guys, well unfortunately this engine cleaning video has come to an end, but this thing looks absolutely amazing. Super happy with how it came out. And also subscribe if you want to see the painting going on this engine. We're going to start to dress up the engine, and we're also going to dress up some of the other parts on the bike. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see powder coating or Cerakote. And if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe to my videos, and that'll be a huge help so I can keep this stuff coming your way. This engine was definitely tough to clean up. There's so many little nooks and spots on the engine that are really hard to get to, but it's one of those parts that you want to look really good because it's one of the highlights of the build. So I did my best, got everywhere that I could. I think it came out pretty good. Still got to clean up the water pump housing there and a couple other things, get some new cylinder stud bolts, but other than that it's looking pretty good. It's all clean.